the direct Gogo organ, the EDFA of NDC, my brother, the Fifikachiri, the 5th of Ogu, who recently celebrated his 55th birthday. Let me, on behalf of the Niger Delta Chamber of Commerce, congratulate you on the occasion of your 55th birthday. The Executive Director Project, who took this project, inherited it, and decided to walk it through to this level today, let me say thank you, and I recognize you. The member of the board representing River State, who just finished his goodwill message and has promised that he's going to patiently wait for the subsequent session to have a pure insight of what this is all about. I want to assure you that by the time we wait for the next session, you have no choice to wait for the last session. The other members of the governing board representing the Niger Delta Development Commission from their various states, Bayelsa State and Abia State. I want to use all of you as point of contact to also extend my regards to other board members who are avoidably absent. The directors of the NDDC, my hard-working directors who are vision drivers, because without your commitment, I don't think we would have been here today. Every vision we've come up with, you people have driven this vision to success. Let me especially recognize the Director, Agriculture and Fisheries, Mrs. Winifred Madome, who started this process in spite of all the frustration, in spite of all the hiccup, yet the process is being consummated today. Today is yet another landmark event of the Niger Delta Development Commission. Since we came on board, we decided we are going to change the narrative of NDDC. And what you've seen today is one of those new innovations we are bringing into the Niger Delta Development Commission as way of policy. Because when we said we are transiting from transaction to transformation, this means sustainability. And for anything to be sustainable, there must be transparency, probity, and accountability. What we are doing here today is institutionalizing probity, accountability that will lead to sustainability in the areas of promoting entrepreneurs in the region. In the Niger Delta, over the years, it is very, very sad that most of us have been looked down upon. You go to places, when you sound as an intellect, people are even surprised. Do we have people like this from the Niger Delta? Because of why? We have not been able to have a platform to bring intellectuals together. We have not been able to have a platform to bring entrepreneurs together. But as much as we have all these people, possibly even the best in Nigeria, yet people do not even look inside the Niger Delta and see anything good. In some places, once you talk, they refer to you as militant. You don't blame them, because the only platform that the government of Nigeria brought together for the people of the Niger Delta is called the amnesty. So hence, every youth is seen as a militant. Meanwhile, in the Niger Delta, we have youths who are software engineers, people who are genius in various areas, in technology, people who are successful in agriculture, people who are successful in different trades, but yet no platform, hence no one recognizes them. I believe even those who are good, they might even mistake them for people from other regions. That was one of the driving forces, the reason and the vision why we decided to say we are going to have the Niger Delta Chamber of Commerce, to create a platform where every entrepreneur in the region will be able to stand to showcase themselves, to create a platform to bring together all our entrepreneurs so that people can see what the people of the Niger Delta can do. Imagine after this event, maybe the next public event you see, we're having the Niger Delta Trade Fair. And people come together to showcase all their trades and what they've been able to do. That is the reason for this platform. Let us use this platform to promote who we are. Let us use this platform to promote our true identity, not the identity that is being created by others about us. That is not who we are. I'm very, very happy that today has come to pass. I want to thank all those who work tirelessly, from the consultant to the directors to the staff, and most importantly, let me say thank you to the South Chamber of Commerce for allowing this dream to come to pass. It was not in a bid to challenge the South Chamber of Commerce, but for us as a region called the Niger Delta, the South has only 6 states. And if we were to work with the South Chamber of Commerce, that means we are also going to deprive the other 3 states who are not in the South from any benefits that would have come out of this. Hence, we decided to go for the Niger Delta Chamber of Commerce. You will also recall that this same commission, the Niger Delta Development Commission, not only the NDDC, even the IOCs and other companies have invested a lot in the Niger Delta in the areas of promoting entrepreneurs. But today, you hardly see anyone who can come out boldly to say, I am running this business was promoted by NDDC. Or for you to even measure the growth of that business. It is because everything was done politically. No platform. There was no accountability. For us to say we are coming on board with the Niger Delta Chamber of Commerce, it is because, one, for all of us who are here to be sensitized, I want you to hear this. For you to benefit from our future programs that have to do with promoting entrepreneurs, you must be a registered member of the Chamber of Commerce. NDDC will not give you agri loan. NDDC will not give you any support for your business. It is the Niger Delta Chamber of Commerce. So the Niger Delta Chamber of Commerce will now be the mediator between the region entrepreneurs and the NDDC. And it may not even end there. I'm using this opportunity to also advise the IOCs to also take advantage of the Chamber of Commerce interface with them, because they are going to generate data of entrepreneurs in the Niger Delta. So from that data, you see who and who are benefiting. You see the kind of businesses they're involved in. Hence, if you want to support, you know the category of persons you really support. So with the data that is going to be generated, we can stand to say these are the number of persons NDDC have supported. And we can also check your business, whether you're growing or not. With this establishment, this puts an end to portfolio businessmen. For those who probably do not have any established business and want to come to us to say we should support them in one way or the other, the Niger Delta Chamber of Commerce is the only authority that can verify if you're really a genuine businessman. Because for you to register with them, you must register with all your company documents and also show proof of the kind of business you've been doing. So that is accountability. That is transparency. Hence, it has nothing to do with the managing director of NDDC to support his kinsmen, his family members, and friends. Going forward, in order to ensure that we strengthen the Chamber of Commerce, the NDDC has also provided in its budget for 2024 30 billion naira, which we are also going to use as our counterpart funding with the Bank of Industry to support entrepreneurs in the Niger Delta. So a few weeks ago, we had the privilege of having this, our first meeting with the Bank of Industry, in building our partnership, where the chairman of the NDCCITMA was also part of that meeting. So we're going to have a tripartite partnership between the NDDC, NDCCITMA, and the Bank of Industry. So ours is to guarantee the fund by paying our own counterpart funding. So once it starts, if you want to be a beneficiary, you only go to the Bank of Industry, and you only go to the Chamber of Commerce. They will initiate the process, interface with the Bank of Industry, and so long as you have all the qualifications, because the Bank of Industry will not give you money for free. So that is to say, bye-bye to those days when people say it's government money. Funds are scarce. We want people to utilize every opportunity that is being given to them and not wasting every opportunity. So your documentation is the only thing that will stand between you and your success. That is to say, if you are not qualified, nobody can bend the rules. You are not qualified. I believe that is a peak of transparency. We would have, as well as management, say, okay, we have 30 billion naira to support entrepreneurs and we want to give it directly. I believe at that point we were giving it to friends and relatives. But because, as we said, we have transited from transaction and we are now in the period of transformation. We want to transform the genuine Niger Delta entrepreneurs. And not for those who are transactional entrepreneurs to feed fat when the genuine people need these funds. So I want to really welcome all of you who have decided to participate in today's event. Just like my River State rep said, by the time all the presentations will be made, we will all realize that this is a very, very serious event. Every entrepreneur in the Niger Delta should take advantage of this opportunity. I don't think you should waste time by going to register with the Chamber of Commerce because you don't have any business at the NDDC gate or in the NDDC building when it comes to supporting entrepreneurs. Your business is with the Chamber of Commerce. NDDC is not micromanaging the Chamber of Commerce. The Chamber of Commerce is an independent entity that is affiliated to the NASIMA. So long as NDDC does not have control over NASIMA, it is the NASIMA that have control over the NDCCITMA. We only midwifed the process and haven't given birth. This baby today is graduating in the university, and a child that is graduating in the university becomes an independent child. The child will look for a job to do. The child will want to take care of the child will want to take care of herself or himself. And you as parents, the only thing you have to do with that child is to negotiate with the child, because you can no more control that child. So I am saying congratulations to NDCCITMA on the occasion of your graduation. Today, you are now a man of your own. Create your own activities. Areas where we support you, we support you. But just know, we don't owe you any rights. We can only negotiate when the time comes on areas that we think will benefit the entire region. But mind you, if you are also going astray, we can also recall some part of our MOU, trigger some sections of that MOU, and also, play our own role on behalf of the people of the Niger Delta. So today you have graduated. We are wishing you well. We know you are going to do well, because the chairman of the NDCCITMA is a renowned economist and a successful businessman whom I believe will drive this body to the best direction that will bring about prosperity to the Niger Delta, that will bring about increment in the number of our entrepreneurs, that will also encourage young entrepreneurs, that will also encourage young businesswomen, that will also encourage businesswomen. Our vision is that we want a lot of Niger Delta people to be independent in terms of self-sustenance. Government alone cannot employ all the youths that are graduating from the university every day. I also want to urge you and encourage you to come up with programs of how you can also encourage young graduates who also are interested in going into business. You must also carry them along, because if they are not properly groomed from that level, they might be a liability to society. So in achieving that, you must also take your campaign to the universities, so that most of them will also start preparing their mind that I only don't need to think of how to work in NDDC, I can also have a business where I can employ 20 persons, 50 persons. That is the vision we have for the Niger Delta. And that is the kind of vision we want you to drive. Creating something that was never in existence before. Because for us, our motto is making a difference. We also want you to make a difference. We don't see any challenge as an obstruction. We confront challenges. Today we are here today, we confronted challenges, that is why we are here today. We know you are going to confront challenges that will result to success and bring about prosperity in the Niger Delta. I am saying all this because I trust in your ability, I believe in your capacity. I trust your team because your team was carefully chosen, put together to ensure that you change the narrative of poverty in the Niger Delta. I see a future of prosperity in the Niger Delta if we work together. And I know the data you're going to generate of entrepreneurs in the Niger Delta will be shared with other agencies and the IOCs so that they can also see how they can come in to support you. On this note, I want to thank all of you, welcome all of you, and formally declare this occasion open. Thank you very much.